Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Working on the Powerstroke once again, hopefully the last time. On Thanksgiving break right now. It is Saturday, a beautiful day. I think it's somewhere around 50 degrees or something. It's not terrible. Good for working on trucks as long as you're moving. I'm already out of the sun, but I took the oil rail back off, took the ball, whatever thing off the rail. I'm blanking on the name right now. Took it out, didn't find an issue with a leak. Tried to test the seal on the injector there, seemed fine, put it all back together, and there's no leak. So I'm wondering if I just didn't have the rail seated right before. So hopefully that finishes all that. Sorry, I got the Michigan-Ohio State game going in the background on the radio. But anyway, yeah, so I can now get this valve cover on, get that one tightened up. Then I need to get underneath, put all the oil pan bolts back on because I've only got enough to hold it up in there. That was in case I dropped another bolt, which I didn't, thankfully. So get that tightened up, valve covers on, then I can fix that J-tube for the coolant. I've got a 180-degree silicone hose that'll go on there. And then we can throw the turbo back on, all that, and hopefully fire this thing up tonight. That would just be amazing. This thing's been down since July. Yeah. So it'd be really nice to hear it run. Be a lot of stress off me because then I can get to, well, first fix the four-wheel drive of my 400, and then that on Christmas break, hopefully. I got my new crank in, so I just got to get that checked out. And yeah. So I'm just going to keep plugging at this, go eat some lunch, and come back out here and keep on going. So what you see here is just the injector plug on the, I believe it's number 1 cylinder. I couldn't actually get it on the injector on the plug there with the way it was oriented and that O-dog intake. So I actually took a Dremel with a small cutting disc in the end of it and slowly, carefully just kind of cut notches in the back of that plug where on the back side of where the clip goes. And so the clip there is actually 180 degrees from where it typically is. It works great, it locks in now like it should, and it's just less issues for later. And then the J-tube there, that was just leaking, so I got a 180 degree silicone hose, coolant hose for that, cut it down. I believe it was a 5/8 diameter tube, and I was able to just get that onto the oil cooler and the well, not really a J-tube anymore. Maybe it's just the IPR being funny. that.
It almost seems like there's more power there to be unleashed.
It wants more fuel.
I didn't even look at the fuel pressure to see if
Neither did I.
falling off or not.
It seemed like it was holding once it settled down. Like an ICP held at like 700-800 at idle, so maybe it's fine. And it's just the IPR was letting it get lower than it should have.
Right at 60 PSI.
Be interesting what it would do on a warm day, but
Right. It seemed like the only time we had issues were on hot days.
and it's 31 degrees.
Yeah, it just makes me wonder if that, like you said, if the fuel's just so.
Alrighty, good afternoon, everybody. It's a great week. Got the excursion Powerstroke running. This week, Dad got it running while I was at school after I put it together on Saturday. So it's actually the next Saturday, and we're out just kind of rolling around, getting some miles on it, trying out these new tunes that he got. Yeah, seems like everything's running pretty good. Still hazes when it's cold, so that's interesting because, yeah, I had the injectors gone through and all that stuff. But yeah, it seems like it's running good, no issues. Yeah, so let's get a couple clips in here, ripping around, and yeah.